What's really good is your boy Capital DC. Finally back with the podcast. We haven't chosen a full name for it,
Or topic.
or a
Or
topic,
subject.
or a subject.
We're just swinging it.
Absolutely. But I got my girl, Tamika Neal, here, ladies and gentlemen. What's really good, Tamika?
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, closer. Got it. Okay. I'm very new at this microphone and technology thing. I was a 90s kid, and I am still holding on strong to that.
Yo, we really didn't have a whole bunch of tech stuff.
No.
You know, like we were barely getting computers, and they were the old Betamax joints.
I had to explain dial-up to a third grader recently.
Yeah, that
And
makes sense.
then I had to explain a landline
Oh.
to that third grader.
See, dial-up is when you call from a landline. They like, what are you talking about?
And I was like, yeah, the phone attached to the wall. And they were like, what?
I know that sounds crazy.
Yeah.
The phone is attached to the wall,
Yeah. I was like,
and it had a cord.
then remember when they didn't?
Oh, when we had, listen, that was the biggest thing that people got in trouble for, was losing the cordless phone.
Yup.
And then you would see people running through the house like, where's the cordless phone? I can hear it ringing on the bass, but I can't find it to pick up. So
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a job. Everybody was always waiting for a job back then. Everybody was always waiting for a job.
I think there's still a lot of people in that boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people got 2, 3 jobs. So,
Moving right along.
yeah.
Get your
Like
hustle
that
strong.
economy.
Hustle strong,
Yeah.
folks.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
Tom.
But yeah, times have changed, and it's like we went from what was right to what is wrong. Yeah, I just feel like everything is turned upside down. Like what we were taught when we were teenagers: respect people, listen, care about what people think to the point where you make changes. You know what I'm saying? Go to school, get good grades, follow the status quo, and now the mass, it seems like you just shouldn't do that, and it's working for people.
I was never really down for following the status quo.
I agree.
But the manners, the respect,
Absolutely.
all that. Yeah. I still, even now, I'm 34 years old, and then I'm in front of my mother, like I'm the child again, and I'm just like, oh, okay, yep, let me know my role.
But you have a mother that
But-
treats you like her child, not her little baby,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
her daughter, her actual daughter, not
For
her
sure.
friend who lived off of her
we're
for
really
a few
close.
years.
My mother is my best friend. I'm throw that out there. I'm gonna love you. You know that.
Yeah,
Don't
Ma.
get me in trouble. First off, don't take that tone with my mother. I will fight you. But no, my mother is my best friend. I am very, very close to my mom. But I am also her child.
Right. But she built that. I watched her build that with you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I know she was a good parent
Yeah.
who you find as a worthy friend as an adult.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like my idol. We should also let people know we've known each other for 20 years. So
20 plus.
Yeah. We old.
Nah. Oh, 19.
Huh?
It's been 19 years.
I was 14.
Oh, it's been 20
It's
years.
been 20
We in
years.
there.
We in there. Yeah, we on some like anniversary reunion. What is it? Paper? 20 years is
Wow.
like paper or silver. I don't know. I don't keep track. Yeah, there's like each year there's like a
Like a symbol for it?
yeah.
I didn't know.
It's kind of random because it is like paper or something, and then there's silver and like pearls and. I mean, I've never been with anybody long enough to get those things and like really,
So at 20 years, I'm supposed to like do something?
like for your wife.
Oh.
Yeah, not for me. I mean, unless you want to. Let's look it up.
I want free stuff all the time.
Who doesn't?
Hey, shit. That might be
So if
helpful.
anybody's listening and wants to sponsor us,
Absolutely.
this would be a good place to segue into an ad plug. So
Right. At Capital DC Presents, sponsored by Z Palma. Right now. that's
Z Palma, it's nutritious and delicious.
Yo. I use Z Palma all the time, and I know that it is great.
Indeed.
Yeah, I remember Indeed.
I'm also grinning with a thumbs up right now, but
That's
you
right.
can't see that.
That's right. If you don't remember Indeed, we shouldn't be friends. Like we
I
shouldn't
still
be
use
homies
Indeed.
like that. That's so it
I
well
also still wear a fanny pack. And I got
yeah,
this
you do.
nifty, very 90s mini book bag that I
The
wanted.
mini book bag.
I love it. Thank you, Mom. This
It's-
was a birthday present. I
Is
also
it
got
leather or
from-
patent leather?
It's from Target.
It's patent leather, which makes it more classic actually. That is the one that everyone had.
I love it.
It's all black with the thick zippers
Mm-hmm.
and
the
it,
adjustable straps.
the adjustable strap. And it looks like it was going to be leather, but decided, it's just not that fancy.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be that fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Or have my purse stolen.
Yeah.
Like, don't take me. I'm patent leather.
You don't want this.
You don't really want it. You can get one.
Yeah.
$7.
So go get you one at Target. Ad plug.
See? Come on, y'all. Look, Target. Target, it's the best. Fuck Walmart. And there you go with the first curse word, right? Is that the first one?
Yes. High five.
Bam. Dropped it. That was me, baby.
Put
Y'all
a sound
wasn't
effect to that one.
That's right. Y'all wasn't expecting that, was you?
I really thought it would have been me. I'm surprised it hasn't. I am ashamed of myself.
The microphone does different things to
it
you.
really does.
It's like when you can hear yourself and you conscious that you are being recorded, it's like, oh, well, you just have a whole different type of speech.
I've cursed in front of children faster
I've
than I've
cursed
cursed
at
in front of
children.
this.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting more comfortable in front of the microphone, period. Like, I'm just getting more comfortable being in front of it. So, I'm not ashamed of people hearing me curse. I'm ashamed of cursing somebody out.
I'm not ashamed of cursing somebody out.
I just don't want to give them that energy.
Ugh.
And my energy
Sometimes
is...
I got time. Sometimes I got a little extra energy, and I'm like, you know what?
It's about that time.
I feel like, especially now, yes, I will make time if I deem it necessary. Now, I'm not saying I'm just walking these streets waiting to cuss somebody out, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to think of it as my small ways to affect change in the world.
Let me tell you about yourself real quick. First of all, you're a pussy ass nigga. Like, whoa. Whoa.
Set yourself on fire over this.
over this water bottle. God damn it.
Water.
Yeah.
I hate it, but it's so important.
I don't know why water is so gross.
Yeah, it's so essential. Tastes better,
Nah.
please.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, water. You need to fix that shit up. Put some makeup on or something.
Yeah. Do
Wear a
something.
dress.
Right? I don't know. Do what you gotta do. Go to the gym. Something.
Work
I'm
out.
not gonna apply gender stereotypes of things like that.
I don't deal with men to apply gender stereotypes to them or to that water. So wash your balls, water.
Right? Just say it. Make better life decisions and taste good.
Make better life decisions,
Yeah.
water.
Make us like you more. Is that too much to ask for?
I agree though. I don't want you to put fruit in you and be all carbonated either. Just be better water.
Although the Wegmans Blackberry Tangerine Seltzer water, fire.
I need to try that.
You do. And I don't even like seltzer water. I'm one of those people that make fun of people that drink seltzer water. And I was crushing it recently.
I need one more of these.
It was,
In
yeah.
secret, though.
No. I was just
Oh,
like,
you was in
these
the
are
middle of the
delicious.
store?
I was also drunk. It was my birthday weekend. And so
Happy
it was.
belated birthday.
Oh, thank you.
That's
It was
right.
that or Jello shots. And I had enough
Yeah.
Jello shots and enough spiked seltzer water that
But
I'd
see, that's
also
crazy,
found that I
like-
liked.
I've seen you not have these limits, and now to hear that you do have these barriers and limits, I'm like, oh,
I
okay.
need these barriers and limits. First off, back then I bounced back.
At all.
Much. Basically, I bounced back. That's where the sentence can end. If I'm drinking now, like this past Sunday, I went out for my friend Eric's birthday. We went to Masuda Chow's. And I got the Hello Kitty. They're delicious. They're
Okay.
sweet. There's coconut rum in it, which just, they have sugar around the rim. I
How did I
mean,
know coconut was in it somehow?
Hmm?
I knew coconut was in it, even though I've never heard of it. That's all.
Yeah, yeah, it's so good, and it's pink. It's pretty. It just is begging to be drank. And so, an hour, 2 hours in, because I did have dinner. I had 3 Hello Kitties though as well, and I'm a lightweight. Like I don't drink that often, and I'm not. I'm smaller frame, so alcohol hits me quick. And on Monday, I was like, yes, something died in me. Like I just felt awful, and it was like all day, like just I felt like I went on a bender, but it was just 3 drinks, and I made sure to like drink water and take ibuprofen so I could like not have a headache. I still had a headache.
They say Gatorade is what you're supposed to pound before you go drinking.
I don't like Gatorade.
My bad. I meant to say
or Powerade.
Bros, the bros at the club.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, those guys.
Yeah.
Those are the guys that say you should pound. That told me to pound Gatorade before I get wasted drunk.
No, I wasn't trying to get wasted drunk. I didn't get wasted either, but like I felt like I did the next day.
You think somebody tried to?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
I just am saying like I can't bounce back. I used to be able to drink like in college. It was like I could party till 4 a.m., stop drinking at 4:30 a.m. and make it to class at 5 a.m. with breakfast and a nap in between there.
Yo.
And what I'm saying on Sunday, I was in bed by 11:30 having had 3 drinks, but felt like I had drank till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
You know, like
that's that age conversion.
Yeah, I basically need to only drink on Fridays so I can have Saturday and Sunday to recover.
Oh man, I mean, I never drank heavy, so
it was a phase. It was that college, drinking phase.
I meant literally in general. I've just never, ever drank heavy ever in my life. The first time I drank was at like your 22nd or 23rd birthday.
I got a lot of people first drunks.
But you didn't.
Proud of it.
You didn't pressure me though.
Yeah, no.
It was literally just
people.
like.
Do what you want.
I think that was the case. Like you were the first friend I had that was like, well, if you don't, that's cool.
Yeah.
And if you do, that's cool. Just you a big ass dude.
I'm still gonna drink though.
Oh yeah, but like don't fall because we can't do nothing with you if you fall. I do remember you saying that, like, just don't pass out because then we can't move you. Mm-hmm. And that was like it. You were like, they'll pick my little ass up, but you big, and I don't know if they know you like that. I was sitting there like, I can't pass out. I'm not gonna pass out. So I had like 2 shots, and then Hoyt was there, so me and him was random shenanigans. What's good, Hoyt?
You can go fuck yourself, Hoyt Patterson. I love you, but you can go fuck yourself.
And there it is, folks. The only person in the whole wide world who can make her curse on the microphone real quick, one good time, no questions asked.
I love you, though. Please reach out. Fuck you.
Facts. Nah, for real, reach out. We done talked about you on our first podcast.
We miss you.
And showed you all types of love-hate. It's a love-hate thing.
It's family.
It ain't no hate, though.
It's not.
It ain't no hate behind fuck you.
Not at all.
Because I've said that to some people in my family. Like, man, fuck
That's
you.
That's a whole heart love. We family. 20 years deep.
Like, I'll hit you with a pillow in the mouth while you drinking Kool-Aid. But I'm not going to shoot you.
Only with a plastic cup, though. Like, if you was drinking a glass cup, I'm not going to do that. Because that could cause injury. And I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm just trying to...
Yeah.
Embarrass you.
I'm not the one for jokes like that. I'm definitely down for jokes, but I'm not the one for pranks. I don't like pranks.
Yeah, me neither.
Because like
I'll watch somebody get pranked.
I'll watch all day.
Yeah.
I'll watch. I'm not gonna participate though.
Yeah, and then don't prank me either, please, because I didn't put that energy out into the world. So
don't prank me.
Yeah, I might fight you.
I be thinking it's real, and I'm already suspicious and like. I be thinking people out to get me. Not really for real.
The cynicism runs deep. No,
it definitely like, yo, somebody out here trying to make me look stupid. So I ain't trying to look stupid. And then y'all made me look stupid for fun. Like what? This is like for those who's listening, this is to me, it's the equivalent of a woman who's sleeping with your best friend for like 8 months. They've been dipping and dipping and dipping behind your back. And then they be like, we've been dipping so long. We just gonna tell you that we've been dipping because we gonna be together now. That's a surprise
Wow,
party for me. Cause I'm like, wait,
a hell of a surprise,
man, right?
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm good. Nah, yeah, that ain't never happened to me.
Oh, I was gonna say, was that cathartic for you?
To the best of my knowledge, no one's ever cheated on me, but that's to the best of my knowledge.
Okay.
So thank you to everyone out there who I dated who didn't let me know that you were cheating, if you were. But I think I keep people busy enough to where they don't have time for that.
I don't know.
Me
I never
either,
dated
for real,
you,
for real.
so I can't speak on the dating you experience.
I don't know if I want to say you missed out or
No,
I missed out.
didn't
or-
nobody miss out.
I think that's clear. That's mad clear.
Yeah,
You always been like right where you supposed to be.
absolutely.
Just cooling like a cucumber.
I even have green pants on today. Booyah.
Like a cucumber. Ladies and gentlemen, we out here today doing our podcast, killing it. This is the best podcast you ever heard in your life. I know it is. That's just the bottom line, and that's the Stone Cold said so.
That's right.
So we here today talking a little bit about age, growing up. We grew up in Buffalo, New York. I met Tamika when she was 14. I think I was 16.
1999. Do the math, y'all.
999 East. Back when Bone Thugs was Migos in the charts. Now tell me what you gonna do.
When I ain't nowhere to
Ah. They was really niggas singing.
Yeah.
That was the name. Bone Thugs and Harmony
They was
means
thugs.
Cleveland niggas singing.
They're from Cleveland?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Ohio. Yeah, East 1999 and Eternal.
I assumed Ohio, but I just...
Yeah.
Okay.
But like St. Clair, which is like, like
I know
South,
nothing
like
about
Riverside
Ohio
or-
except that
No,
they're
I'm just saying,
forcing-
like, it's
except
like-
that their new abortion laws are trash.
Oh.
Bullshit. And,
Of course, that's what you know
they had
about
a river set on fire
here.
in Cleveland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Pollution. Yeah. And they got Tyrod. No, I don't even know if they still have him, but they got ODB now. So Odell Beckham. So. Junior. J. D. I don't know.
Well,
I
ladies,
watch football, but I don't pay attention to it. It happens.
the Browns.
In general, I do fantasy football. I'm dabbling in it, so I have to pay attention to like the league. It's a lot, though.
I stopped paying attention to football when I came back to Buffalo. It's a lot of losing. It's a lot of loss for the team. Here.
You can't be a Bills fan with the expectation of winning.
I'm not a Bills fan,
So
and I never expect them to win.
exactly,
So
but I
I-
love the Bills. I just never
I
expect to
crush
win.
Bills fans when I'm around because I be like, I don't be like y'all gonna lose. I'm not a shit talker like that because I'm not
Oh,
on
I
the
am.
field. But at the same time, I'll sit back and cheer with you and everything. And then when they throw that interception or get that sack or give the team the ball and just stand there, I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, this is what I was expecting.
Yeah, exactly. For sure.
Oh,
So
man.
being a Bills fan is like, I don't even know, like an abusive relationship. Like
I feel like it's like,
preseason, everyone's like, oh, they look so good. And it's like the honeymoon phase. And it's like, oh, we're going to have a chance. And then like, even like the first 4 games, that's a whole quarter of the season right there. And they usually look solid.
they look so good.
And we're just like, yeah, this my boo. We done met the families. We done went on vacation together. Like, it's great. Things are going real well. Halfway through the season, though, that's when like the red flags start popping up. You start arguing a little bit more about things. Midway, through, oh, he just pushed me or she just pushed me. It's just they didn't mean it. They bringing you flowers, and like it's that type of. And then
the abuse started.
yeah, exactly. And then
That push for the playoffs when they might make it.
is when shit
honeymoon
really hits
thing
the
again.
fan. And then the season ends, which is when we go to the shelter. And then preseason comes. Oh, I'm saying those P's really hard in here.
But it's
And
worth it.
preseason comes back around, and we're back in the honeymoon phase, and the cycle continues. I never go into a Bill season, even expecting to have a winning season. Like, they be doing good, and I'm like, yo, that's cool. You have to be ambivalent to be a decent Bills fan.
Like, you have to treat the Bills like they're a stripper that you went to high school with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, you totally support the stripper.
But you was friends in high school.
Right, y'all was tight. Male or
Yeah.
female, like, y'all was tight.
Y'all was
but
tight.
But
But now you guys have made different
totally different life.
lifestyle choices. And one person is deeming theirs questionable.
I mean, I can't question your lifestyle as a stripper. But what I gotta question is why you keep stripping at the same clubs where you keep not working. It don't work out. You know what I'm saying? So you know how you got that friend that does something that everybody's like, that's not really the norm. But every time they do it wrong. So it's like, yo, you good at stripping. It's the rest of the stuff, like managing your money, getting there on time,
Yeah.
picking out your clothes, everything that goes along with stripping. You suck at it. And that's how I see the bills. And the whole high school part is like, I want to have love for you, but you make it so difficult for me to have love for you. So what you said originally just hit it on the head so well. I was like, dang, it really, well, I know some girls who I went to high school with who now strip.
Oh,
So-
I probably do, but I don't
Oh, you know.
of them. So,
Yeah.
with that being said, I have the Zuba leggings. Like I got jerseys. I love the Bills,
Mm.
but I'm also a realistic human being. And
What are they
you
doing
know-
this year? What's happening so far?
I don't know. I'm not paying attention right now.
Is
I got-
anybody paying attention right now?
Probably not.
Like the super football. I think
I don't
people that are
know.
fans of football are paying attention right now. Like they're looking at stats. They're watching. The
Yeah, which is what I should be
preseason.
doing to get ready for my fantasy football, but I haven't at all.
Does
I'm
it take skill to do fantasy football?
Some people say yes. I think it takes a lot of research. You have to be on top of statistics.
So all the
how
stuff
they're.
you're saying now, you supposed to be doing all of that stuff that would make you
I
better. at
probably
it.
should have started doing this stuff like 3 weeks ago, but I just it is what it is.
It's a fantasy.
Exactly, it's a fantasy and $25. I've wasted $25 on much worse things, and that's all we're gonna say about that. 'Cause my mom's listening, gonna listen about the
Hey.
much worse things.
You
part.
know, I've never thought
Hey,
about.
Mom.
Hey, how you doing, Mom?
Donald, what I tell you about that tone?
Just being kind. You know what I'm saying?
I will just stab you in the eye with the pencil you are holding.
That means I'm gonna stab me in the eye.
Whatever gets the job done.
I'm gonna put this away.
Okay.
And also, I'm going to put those comments away. Ladies and gentlemen, we are
You gonna
here.
edit that out?
I don't want to get stabbed in the eye, so I like both of them.
But you only need one.
No, I got 2 eyes. One for the plug and one for the load.
Okay.
I need both of them.
All right. Well, then watch your tone when you saying hi to my mama.
I was just saying.
Donald. Donald.
But,
Donald.
ladies and gentlemen, the Buffalo Bills will be playing at some point in Buffalo or away.
Not Orchard Park.
In Orchard
Technically.
Park, technically, or away. And Uber gonna be jumping. That's what I really know. Uber is gonna be jumping when football season rolls back in the swing.
Do you drive Uber during
Yeah,
bill
yeah,
season?
yeah. I drive
you be making
Uber.
that. You be making that trek.
Oh yeah, I'll drive out there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll drive somebody out there. Drive out there. It's a nice chunk of change. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? The only issue with driving that specifically is that one, the hassle. You're not being paid for hassle. You know what I'm saying? You're literally being paid for once you get to the stadium, you get the person, you know, get into your designated spot, and then you have to get back to wherever they're going. But it's all this traffic. So are you about to drive that person 20 minutes away and then come back and get another person and, you know, like make 50?
Yeah.
No, you're not, because it's so much traffic. You might get 1 or 2 or 3, but you're not about to clean up.
But don't
You
they
know.
like hike the prices?
Yeah,
The
that's what I'm
rates?
saying. It could be $50 for one trip. You know what I'm saying? But
You were also in traffic for an hour and a half.
you in traffic for that long. So
Yeah.
it's that's what I be trying to tell people about Uber. It's like your time. If you don't manage your time, you'll be making $10 an hour doing Uber. Even if you make $900 in a week,
Yeah.
but you put in like 90 hours. You know, so
Several tanks of gas.
right. So you spent a lot of your money on gas, brakes, tires, air freshener, because people get in and out of your car, they leave a smell. The one girl got in smelling like curry.
I like curry, but I wouldn't want my car to smell like
I
it.
like curry, but when a person smells like curry, it's not curry no more. That's nigga. You smell like a whole nigga in here, lady.
So that's what that smells like. Okay, thank
It's-
you.
See, poverty. See, what y'all need to understand. Poverty has a smell, and it don't smell like niggas. Those are two
I don't
different
know.
smells.
I was very fortunate, and still thank you, Mom. That poverty was never
Yeah, Mom, that was real
I'm-
nice of you.
beyond grateful. I'm still gonna need you to adjust that tone, but I am very
Come on.
grateful.
I cleaned it up though.
No, you didn't.
I-
Not enough.
I tried to clean up the tone though.
Yeah. So,
That was a great thing.
and
that your
even
mom
now,
did.
like I still rely on my parents sometimes for help, which is unfortunate. You know, I have a full-time job that pays well, but like I still struggle sometimes.
But that's the thing. Like you said, you're 34.
Hmm.
So I mean, this is in topic, but I'm gonna jump to something else where Donald Trump Jr. was doing some dumb shit.
When isn't he?
Right.
When aren't any?
Right.
Okay.
So the news was saying like, and politicians and what was like, oh, he's just a kid. He didn't know what he was doing. He's 47 or something like that. Like this dude is
I'm
old
not just
man.
a kid.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I mean, Tamir Rice was just a kid.
right.
He was 12,
I'm,
and the police saw him as a man, which is fucking bullshit.
but see, this is
Yeah, no, the
Right.
Trump children are adults,
grown ass,
just like
hypocritical
me.
grown people.
I'm a grown ass adult, except when I'm around my mother. Then I'm a kid again. I just happen to be 34.
But I think, and that's what I'm saying. I think like if we take away the literal actions and person of these people, that dude is probably being looked at and cared for and taken care of
Like a child.
like a child.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because he definitely approached that like a 14-year-old would, where he was like, "No, I'm gonna tell the truth,"
Well, look at his fucking daddy.
but his dad was like, "No, I'm a lie." Like his dad was like, "I'm a lie." From Macaulay Culkin, it's that way. No, it's not. He was telling Macaulay Culkin the wrong direction. So it's
That's a
like,
Home Alone reference for all
Oh,
you
yeah.
younger people
that's Home Alone
that
2
will
as well.
hopefully listen to this.
Oh,
Lost
nah.
in New York.
Listen, if you on it, people gonna listen because you have, bizarrely enough, you have a fan base of people who just want to see what you're doing. I, for whatever reason, turn people off before they start listening. And I don't know what I did to turn people off before they started listening.
Nah.
But once I get them in the door, we good.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
once you get to talk to me a little bit and get to know me and be like, oh, he's not crazy. He's just trying to make light of a situation that's just
You're
way
not crazy. I
deep.
mean, you're kind of crazy, but
No,
we all are a
I
little
mean-
crazy.
I mean,
But
you
you
talk
just
about
have a different
sanity.
approach to things. and that's
Sanity
okay.
wise, yeah, I got some problems. But as far as like competence, that's
Oh,
what I'm
yes,
saying.
yes.
I'm fully competent.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not just talking crazy and making and cursing and whatever because I'm a lunatic.
Yeah.
As
We
much,
curse a lot, but we also have degrees. So
yeah,
don't get it twisted,
we degreed up.
motherfuckers.
You master's level? You graduate level?
No. I got a bachelor's in associates. A couple
Okay.
associates and one bachelor's. I'm thinking about going back though.
I would say if you
Work
can get,
got me inspired to
if
do
you
all
can
types
get
of things.
if you can get a college to pay you to get it, which they'll do, a lot of places will pay you to get the degree.
Really?
Yes.
I need to get on this.
I just listen. When I my degree is in the same thing Chris's degree is in. So when I got in there, I was like, oh, I'm about to learn how to be a college person,
Hmm.
an administrator. But then when I learn, I'm listening. I'm like, oh shoot, I'm already an administrator. I'm already the level of this concept of this course of these courses. But I didn't have the paperwork literally to say you do know this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so once I learned all of that, I was like, oh, so college is literally designed as a business, but still trying to be for people. You know what I'm saying? With all the positive intention it can have. So it's designed for a person like yourself who's on the fence It's designed for them to pull you over to their side.
Oh,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah, for sure.
if you're like, well, I'm pretty secure in my job, I'm pretty secure financially,
Yeah, I don't
or
need to go back right
right,
now. I'm just
I don't need to spend money on this right now, really,
exactly.
because if
I got enough student
that's what
loan
I'm saying,
debt.
if somebody was like, well, we want you to have this degree, so we're gonna cover the classes, I'm sure you would be like, oh, okay,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah. Night school, here I come.
right, I'll do some online classes, I'll
Yeah,
do all of that
yeah.
because y'all paying for
Saturdays,
it.
let's do
But
this.
once you pay for the courses, that's when it becomes like, okay, one, you're paying for the course. Two, you have to pay for everything in your life anyway, still. Then you have the added bonus of the transportation to get there. Then the time that you're taking away from something else that you're doing. So you could do the homework, meet with people, go to stuff, meet the
Mm-hmm.
requirements of the course.
Yeah.
And then the last thing is when they want you to do internships.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you got to do an internship. And I'm like, I literally worked for a college for about 5 years. That doesn't count for anything. And it's like, no, we want you to work for, I'm saying it very flippant, but like, we want you to work for our friends for free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
basically.
saying? Because like, if you can't find an internship, which you probably can't because you don't have time to look for one,
For real.
I'm going to point you to someone who I know they need a little somebody or somebody I want to interact with. So they'll send you to that person. Then that person is like, I know this person only wants to interact with me. So you are not even secondary, you third. You know,
free.
right? You free and you third.
You an afterthought.
And then for my position or for where I thought I was professionally, I felt like an internship didn't explain to the people hiring me as an intern what I'm capable of anyway.
Internships are bullshit. You usually end up doing bullshit work anyways.
That's why I was like, I don't get it.
It's not really stuff that ever.
It's easy.
Yeah, it's easy. It's
I'm
usually
sorry for those
tedious
who-
office type of
I
work.
think it's one of those things like, are you smart enough or are you too smart to just do this easy ass work, or are you just way too busybody and whatnot to just do the simple thing?
Yeah, and with that being said, I'm not talking about like all majors, like teachers, doctors. Those are like their internships are much different from like the internship I had to do.
Yeah, but
know?
you still don't get paid doing those internships.
No, not
and
at
I mean,
all.
the teachers and the doctors are even worse because they're
But
practicing. at that
internships
point.
are for the teachers to prove that they've done their jobs.
But nothing prepares you for that.
No.
I've taught college and high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
I don't think internships are for the students. They're for the teachers to measure themselves or make themselves feel better. Like, it's to gauge themselves in some way, shape, or form. I never saw an internship as beneficial to my actual degree. Like, I could have just spent this semester getting a fucking job
I
and
think
real world experience faster.
using your example of a teacher, I think having aspiring
But I feel like
teachers,
those type of jobs,
they
I do
should
want to
maybe-
make sure that you
but
are
maybe they
adequately
should
prepared.
be subs then,
Yeah.
not free internship.
But who really
people.
took the sub seriously?
Exactly. That's
Like,
what it is.
subs was just like either watch a video or
Well, I sub,
it's
You know what I
like,
mean? Like,
it was a
I
study hall hour.
but that's what I'm saying. I sub, but I also taught, and I also was asked to full-time sub, which is like, we know you a sub, but can you commit to this class all year? And we're gonna pay you like you're a regular teacher.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Which is fire. That's a dope opportunity, but that does mean there's not a teacher for that class. That means that we don't have an English person to teach English to the kids, so we gonna get this random, not random, because usually the school has to vet you and stuff like that and really get a good person in.
I hope that they do that.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if you're going to college and you want a real teacher experience, then you should have to do X amount of hours or days of substitute teaching, where the teacher is not in the classroom with you. The class is just looking at you like, give me what you got. You know what I'm saying? And then that way you can, I mean, I think a lot more teachers would be getting in trouble because they don't leave lesson plans. So these college students would be going back and saying, hey, I didn't even have a lesson plan to teach. What do you want me to do? So a lot of more teachers would be getting some flack. But I'm not 100% sure if it would be beneficial or not to just keep them as interns. And we're back. What's really good? It's your boy Capital DC, and I'm here with
Tamika. I'm gonna work on a name. I'll work on a better introduction.
Tamika, I'm gonna work on a name. I'm gonna work on a better introduction in the building.
I go by the pronouns she, her, hers.
She, her, hers. She, her, hers. That's fire. It's fire. I would buy that album. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up to the music awards, She, Her, Hers.
That's right.
Did you ever think that you would be around this bad bitch? I was like, do people know that Lizzo is like 45?
Do people know she's like a classically trained flautist?
I don't think so. I think they think she like 23.
Well, black don't crack, so...
She might be 30 something, but she's well trained.
Oh, yes.
Like a machine trained.
She went to like, her degree is like, her college degree is the classical music.
Nobody respect art degrees as they didn't before.
Nobody respect black women, so what you gonna do?
What did I hear that said black men are the most something species on earth or something? We gotta watch. Oh, we the most discriminated against people, so why do we have to watch what we say type of thing? I was like, but you a man, bro. So
I mean, everybody should be mindful of what they say, but
I mean,
anybody got it like black women. Just saying.
I
don't know if that's a soapbox everybody want me to get on today as a first episode type of thing.
I think they waiting for you. They like, man, with this dude, shut up. So
we gonna either weed out the real followers real quick.
Immediately. Why is that man on the show? Listen.
Off.
Like, oh, I've been canceled. That would be so bad to get canceled before you start being somebody. We canceling Donald Capers. Hey, what? What did I do? You have a penis. Oh. That's all you can.
Oh, that's the reason why. Yeah.
I can't change that. That's.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not going to change that.
Okay, that's better.
That's my personal feeling on that.
Yeah. No judgment either way. You know,
oh,
all love here.
Yeah. I don't know if other people want to. I can't grasp the thoughts to start a conversation. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely trying to grow in my respect of others' decisions in those areas, though, because I still use a lot of language from like the 80s when I was born. And I'm like,
never letting go.
Nah, man, it's some terms that are definitely a no-no in the LGBT community. Am I correct by saying that still? Is that outdated?
You got to throw a plus at the end of it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
LGBTQ plus. Y'all mad extra. Yo.
I concur.
Yo.
But
thank you for letting me have an opinion, but I don't think my opinion should be the standard. I think y'all should be too much. But
sometimes it's daunting, and I say that as a person that is part of the LGBTQ plus community. I'm just like, we still adding letters? Damn. But you know what? I'm also like, come on in, give us a hug, bring it, let's go. So
hey, listen, I'm the dude at the family reunion that be like, you know, we black, but we ain't all gotta be niggas everywhere. I'm that guy, so you know, I would say something like that no matter who it is. But there's just some terms that really do define what's happening in the moment. And the F word is a horrible word to be throwing at somebody. I do feel that way. Like, don't be out here calling people out because they choose to love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's shitty. But that stank ass attitude that comes with the boisterous, no matter who's doing it, even when I don't know who you go home with or what you like, but that nasty ass attitude where you like, I'm a bad bitch, deal with it. And I'm like, yo, why are you acting like that? What do we call that now? Or is that just an acceptable way to be?
I think to a degree it's an acceptable way to be. I mean, you can't please everybody.
That's true.
And I guess it's just because I'm to the point, I'm at the place in life where I'm not even trying to anymore. There's no point to it. somebody always gonna be mad about something you doing,
Yeah.
whether you know it or not.
That's the worst for me. I think it's because I'm tall and big and black.
You're boisterous.
You know what I mean? Like, people
You're
don't tell me
boisterous even when you're
shit.
silent.
Yeah, that's right. Now me.
But that comes also with the territory of even being a black man. Like,
Yeah. I used to be quiet. I used to try to be quiet, but people kept
I
noticing me.
don't
Right.
recall those years. But
Right. I was free.
we faded in and out for a
Nah.
while.
See, the difference between being in the theater group with you guys during those 4 hours a week, I was able to be me. I was able to smile and be silly, and I wasn't trying to have sex with everybody in the group.
Yeah,
I liked some girls. I told y'all
it happened.
it happened or not.
We
You know
were
what I mean?
a bunch of hormonal
We were kids. Like, all
high
that made sense.
schoolers. You're
But
supposed to be.
outside of the group, I was getting all types of bizarre approaches from people of what they thought I was trying to say or do, or who they thought I was. So I was very, very quiet outside of TRT.
Yeah.
Unless somebody, until it was like, okay, TRT, y'all got to start going out and being vocal.
Mhm.
Like, it's not just, and I remember when Tina and Jen had that conversation with us when they both was there together. And they were saying, like, we can't be the voice for the black community like y'all can. Because it was too perceived to be white women working with all these black kids, perceived to be black kids.
Yeah.
You know? And then when you got a Tamika Neal in the same room with a Donald Capers, it's like one of us.
I didn't fit in with the black kids. In
That's
school,
what I'm saying.
though.
Like, one of us came from outer limits. You know what I'm saying? Like, you grew up out of Buffalo.
I grew up in Watertown, New York. So for anybody that
Not to be confused
familiar
with
with-
Waterloo.
yeah, not to be confused with the outlet mall on the way to Rochester. This is an actual town. It's next to a military base. My dad is in the Army, so
Thank you for your service.
yes, Dad, thank you.
She ain't say nothing about that voice, though. Her dad is a nice looking gentleman.
Yes, I have very attractive parents. I
Facts.
do. I
Both
do.
of them very
I used to be
attractive.
upset about, watch your tongue, everybody's feelings towards my mother's looks when I was younger. And now that I'm older, I'm just like, gene pool, okay, that's what
Bruh.
I'm going to age into.
I saw her
All right.
icon on Instagram, and I definitely, for real, respect. I was really looking like, yo, Tamika's mother is very beautiful.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
not even like, oh, she's always been pretty, but I was just looking at the icon like, yo, she
She
liked
got
one
the
of my,
natural hair.
You know what I mean? She liked one of my
basically
pictures. I was
makeup-free,
like, look at
oh,
that.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I don't know why
Absolutely stunning.
I don't know why likes are life right now, but it does help. Those likes help sometimes.
Yeah, good self-esteem boost.
Little, you know,
Yeah.
especially when, like, because I see her as a professional person.
Which
who
she is.
don't
My
have
mom's always
time.
been a hustler. So.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see her having time to care about my picture. That's why I was like, wow, you know. So yeah.
My mom's always liked you. She was excited that we were doing. A little jealous, I think, but also
Oh,
very
okay.
excited that we're
Yeah, so
we're starting.
anytime you
Watch
want-
your tone. I will
just
strangle you with
offering.
one of these microphone cords. It'll be the only thing I know how to do with one of these microphone cords.
I was just offering.
I'm just gonna say I listen to a lot of true crime podcasts, so I'm confident that I could murder you and get away with it at this point.
Yo.
Thanks, Mom, for putting me onto those.
I ain't dying alone though. That's just facts. I've been saying that since I was 16. I ain't dying by myself. If you're gonna come
Okay.
kill me, we dying together.
No, I ain't got no plans on that anytime soon. So,
So then-
I'll get you a cat or something.
Let me live. That's what I'm saying. Just let me live. Let your boy live. I'm good. My bad. I can say I'm sorry. I'm serious. Like, I can apologize for some stuff, man, because I don't know. Like I said, like, just
It's hard to say sorry.
it's not.
It's
It's-
the words.
I think it's
no.
more difficult to mean it, to be honest
Yes.
with you. It's definitely
Yes.
difficult to
And
mean
to
it.
bring yourself there to say it from a place of meaning it is
Right.
difficult. Even like for me, like
I'm with the
Yeah.
shit. I've always been able to apologize. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm better than anybody by saying that. I just feel like I am different.
I don't think I'm better than anybody, but I'm also very prideful. So I just don't like to be wrong.
That's what I'm saying. I thought I was too. Maybe I'm not the most prideful. The pride I have is maybe lesser than others,
Yeah, I mean, it all
but too much
varies.
to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's some areas where I'm like, listen, I'm the shit, and I know what I'm talking about, and you
Oh, those
ain't.
areas I don't mind being
Okay.
prideful about. It's like if I know what the fuck I'm talking about, I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and you
Right.
should just have a seat and listen.
or leave.
Yeah.
Like, don't just sit there and
But
condescendingly nod at me.
you better come with hardcore facts if you think you're gonna change my mind once I have my own opinions about things and things like that. Or, but I'm not saying changing my mind is impossible either.
No, I'm just saying at this point, facts. People don't even use facts.
They
anymore.
really don't.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
which I don't understand. They're right there. It's concrete.
People don't like to read.
It's tangible. I love reading, but I was an only child, so I was raised as an only child, I should say.
I know some only children that just watch TV all the time.
No.
You know.
That wasn't an option. My mom was like, go outside and play or go outside and read. And we had this dope ass porch swing. It was this house and it had like a wraparound porch around half the house, and there was a porch swing on the side. And I would just like lay across it and read, and I will still do that shit to this day. I love porch swings.
You gotta raise your kids up the way you want them to go, folks. This is prime example. If you allow your child to read, they might like it.
Oh yeah. I love it. I don't read as much now as I should, and when I do, it's usually comic books. But I still be reading.
I mean,
I'm also reading Harry Potter for the third time. So.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
And I mean, as a teacher, some people were saying that they were trying to count reading social media as reading.
No.
You know what I mean? No. And I'm like, it's difficult because people are horrible English users on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm down with the usage of the letter U instead of typing out the whole word U. I'm with that stuff. But some people use words wrong and misspell them, or just completely use a word that has nothing to do with what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And for that, I'm like, well, yeah, they're reading words, but they're reading poor concepts, so it's not standard. You know what I'm saying? There's no standard anymore.
Well, so recently, or up until recently, you ever like look at an article and it'll have like the minutes on the like under the headline or like the main picture? I always thought it was like that's how recently the article was published. So I was like, for the longest, I was like, oh, I am up to the minute on shit. It's actually how long it like should take to read it.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, what? Like, so now we're like picking articles by our attention spans?
Absolutely.
Like,
the whole shift
what?
I remember
when it was just like, I need to finish this chapter, not like, how many paragraphs is this? And do I have time for this? Like, I guess if, I don't know, like I was on I have like a commuter type of person where I wasn't driving my own personal vehicle and could, you know, read an article real quick or something. I guess I could see that, but like, even so, bring a book.
Times have
Kindles. I mean, you can literally put books on your cell phones now.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like,
I'm not a fan of books and Kindles. I like the book. I like to break the bindings. I destroy books. Like, don't give me just buy it used online because I'm gonna fuck it up anyways. Like, yeah, I fold the pages to mark where I am.
Origami with the pages.
Oh hell, is that a swan in there? Sure is, bitch. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's page 72. Mm-hmm. I remember that.
Yeah, I got the box on the star on page 9 if you're interested. Yeah, for sure. Like, don't give me a book and expect me to like be graceful about it. Don't start to be graceful about it.
The only time I had that experience is with a Bible. Because I've read all 66 books in the Bible.
Oh my.
It wasn't like I was trying to be better than anybody either. At first I was like, I'm going to read the whole thing and I'm going to be able to be nice with the Bible. But it's like when you read it like that, when you literally just take in 66 different books about stuff, you lose so much information. You know, you just lose so much information that by like 3/4 through it, I was like, yo, I can't keep reading this for the purpose of shitting on people. Like, I can't be like, I read all of it, so I know. It was like, yo, I'm actually learning a narrative here. Like, there is an overarching story of why all of that stuff is being said. and then I realized that a lot of the stuff I learned growing up in those organizations where they were supposed to be teaching you the Bible, they were not teaching you the Bible. They were teaching you concepts that they've gathered personally.
Their interpretation.
You know what I'm saying? Which is
stories.
what it's supposed to be, except for when it's in mass. So when me and you are talking, I can tell you about a scripture or a passage or a story or something and correlate it to your life or my life, and we could talk about that, whether it's up or down or left or right.
Yeah.
But when it's 200 people, it's different, because I, the leader, the perceived smart person, I'm saying this is what this is about, this sentence. But that sentence, I'm not breaking down that sentence was for these type of people in this type of village under these circumstances, which I also correlate with. You know what I'm saying? So so if I get up and I start talking about the LGBTQ plus community in a church religious setting, I'm going to talk about it from an ignorant standpoint. I don't understand but I don't understand the physical, psycho-emotional blah 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 of a guy being attractive to me. I don't get it.
But you don't need to.
But I also shouldn't tell you why you should or shouldn't.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But what I can do is share with you how you shouldn't be shitty towards whoever you like. Then
That's the stuff people should be focusing on.
Right.
That's the stuff that is thematic throughout all of the religions of the world. Like the golden rule, that shit is so fucking popular of a saying.
Right.
Because it's in every fucking religion.
Yeah.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah. But
But if you do, because we're not perfect, try to not be a dick, or at least be a little bit better.
Hallelujah, ladies and gentlemen. Guess Reverend Tamika.
And I don't need a book to tell me that, but I had different experiences with religion in the church. I grew up Roman Catholic, and I went to Catholic school, and I was in the choir, and I was an altar server, first female altar server. Oh, I'm a terrible singer, but I was also the first female altar server
like
at the
Candace
school. Breaking barriers. I sound like cats dying in a bag. That's what I sound like. But if I'm alone in the car, I am lead vocal, backup dancer, my own hype man, my tour manager. I done made my costumes. Yes, I am my choreographer. I just peep those moves from the other side of the table. I am all the things. I am even my own fan base. It's okay. I'm the president of my fan club. I am all the things. But most importantly, I am pitch deaf as fuck and a super shitty singer. But I love musicals.
I've been told I'm pretty good at it, although I don't fully believe it yet. I'm like, that's a 42-year-old thing. That's when I'm 42. I'm grown and sexy. I got that little sexy.
You would auto-tune the shit out of my shit if you want to. Like,
oh, well.
Yeah.
I mean, if we doing that, then throw me on the track now.
Exactly.
I can hold a note.
Exactly.
I can hold a note.
Yeah. We doing ranges.
Like, listen to my new track. It's all auto-tune. It's barely me.
T-Pain did it.
Well, T-Pain
but then
can
he
sing.
could really sing. Did you watch that
The Guardian? The Mask?
The something, but they was
Celebrity
all in the
Mask?
costumes, like singing.
But yes, guess who pretty much?
The only one I knew for sure was Gladys Knight, which I was like, I don't even know why y'all brought her here. Like, which I thought was really funny because she was on it for a few weeks, and all the white people were like, it could be. And then they brought Keenan, and he was like, that's Gladys Knight. Like,
immediately.
She was like, how did y'all not know this already? Like, she did.
I watched that episode.
She got half a note out, and he was just like,
she was like, love.
That's
Gladys Knight.
Yeah, and he was all disgusted with Robin Thicke again. Like, nigga, you should have known. I know Paula had you listening to Gladys in the house.
Yo, he really said all of that. Oh man, Keenan
mostly with his eyes, but
Keenan came through with the black
and he
community.
was like, "That is Gladys."
He was like, I don't care what nobody's saying.
Yeah,
that's
you're
Gladys
all
Knight.
Wrong. Like,
they was
that's
like,
Gladys Knight. I don't know how y'all don't know.
Yo, they had everybody. They didn't know who that was.
But T-Pain, I was shocked, and then I was just like, good for him, because
I wasn't expecting T-Pain.
Not at all.
But once I
wasn't
saw that it was
expecting him to
T-Pain,
really be able to sing.
But that's what I'm saying. Once I saw that it was T-Pain, I was like, oh, of course it's T-Pain. He sounds like himself. Like, he sounds great. He
We
sounds
just
like
never
himself.
really knew what he sounded like because
Yeah.
he auto-tuned himself. He didn't need auto-tune. I
did
do,
not.
is the moral of that whole
I want
story.
auto-tune, so we got all the
Yeah,
situations
let's
going
do
on.
it. They giving it. Let's get a record deal.
I'm
You just fuck that. We're gonna start our own label.
a part of a label. It's
Oh.
being constructed. It's called Scenario Music Group.
Oh, that's cool.
Working with my bro Ching Ching Fame and a couple other people.
Do they also have ridiculous names?
Iggy 305.
So yes would be the answer to that question.
David, I don't know what his name is.
I'm gonna have to come up with a name.
You got to.
I know.
I got some names on deck. We can go through some names if you
Okay,
want.
make a list.
I got you.
All right.
Black Choppers.
No.
I got other ones. That was just one.
Okay.
That was one.
Okay. Yeah. But no.
But Black
no.
Choppers is dope.
Not for me.
It don't have to be.
Yeah, because it's
It
not.
kind of give me the feeling of rotted teeth. Black Choppers.
No, thank you.
But like they call people bleeding gums and stuff like that.
Isn't that like a symptom of gingivitis or something?
I'm sure it has to be.
If you have bleeding gums, you have a problem and you need to seek help immediately.
This message brought to you by the Dental Association of America.
I ain't
so
a dentist, but I got a cousin in dental school.
I like going to the dentist.
Really? Not a lot of people say that.
That was
I don't
an
like
ant.
going to the dentist at all. I don't like the noises. I gotta put earbuds in and listen to music. It's usually like Alabama Shakes. Brittany Howard makes me feel good.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I was in 4th grade. The dentist people came to the school. Everybody was shitting themselves over the dentist. And I was like, what? Why? And they was like, it hurt. Everything hurt. It hurt. Everybody said it hurt. So I went to go see the lady, and my teeth were jacked up. Now, looking back on my records and stuff, my teeth were kind of jacked up at the time. I was a little kid eating candy all the time who didn't know nothing about brushing teeth and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was like, I had cavities and everything. And she was like, oh, you got some cavities, but we're going to clean you up. Like, they cleaned everybody in the school's teeth. You know, all the kids got
Oh,
their teeth
damn.
cleaned. Yeah, I got
They're
my
not
teeth
doing that
cleaned.
nowadays in Buffalo Public
Heck
Schools.
no. You got to go through insurance now. I'm sure they just did it like as a partnership type
Yeah.
thing. But I got my teeth cleaned, and I felt better. I was like, I love the dentist. What's the problem? And then my aunt took me to the dentist after that, if not before, and I was already cool with it, you know. But I like the dentist.
Yeah, no, I never liked the dentist.
Um,
But again, different strokes, different folks. We all have different experiences.
barbershop.
I've never had a barbershop experience.
Well, I mean, someone's done your hair, or you do your own hair.
I do my own hair.
Oh, okay.
I've had my dreads
congratulations.
for like 20 years now.
Oh, yeah, that's
I'd
what I
be
mean.
fucking foolish to pay somebody to wash and twist my locks 20 years in.
I know people that do it. They be
Now, if
dropping
it
2
was
or
somebody to
3.
style them, that's a different story. Because they're either up, down, or that's it.
They're up,
actually.
down, or up or down.
Those are my 3 looks: up, down, and homeless. Holla at your girl.
I need to retwist these at some point.
I do.
y'all.
I need to do that now as we speak. It's been humid as fuck lately though, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna have to like do it again.
How long does it take?
It depends. They're a little longer now than I usually like to keep them, so it takes me like an hour and a half to twist them.
All of them?
Yes,
And you be like getting it?
each
or
one
you be-
individually, and like the corresponding new growth, and yeah. But
It
I also
sounds
want to
so
shave
short.
half my head. But I also feel like everyone's doing that right now, and I don't want to seem like a bandwagon
Is that the new
person.
old Rihanna?
I don't know. I just feel like I need a new hairstyle, but I'm not ready to completely get rid of my dreads. So if we got any stylists out there listening, holla at your girl. I should probably establish an email to plug things to eventually.
Yeah, we're going to start adding all types of stuff.
Yup.
But, you know, this is the first one.
That's right.
What's really good? It's your boy Capital DC. I'm here with Tamika.
Ting!
Yup. So we...
Still need a name.
Oh, man, we need a name. We need a name for the show. We're going to
Need
have
intro
some...
music.
All of that.
We should make a list.
Yeah, so we're going to wrap up today's episode so that we can start working on the next episode. So I want to say thank you for coming out, Tamika. I really
Yeah.
appreciate you
Thanks for
showing up.
having me. I was looking forward to this like all week. So
You know, hey, listen, in
Thank
my
you.
experience, I work with people and I don't know, it seemed like see, this is where the pride stuff come in. I feel like it seems like I'm so good at it that they're so intimidated that we don't end up doing more work. I don't want
Okay.
that to be true though. I don't want that to be the truth. But it just seems like that's what's happening.
Was anybody confirmed it?
Nah, it's too much pride involved.
No, that's not the truth then. Fuck them.
Facts. So we'll be back, and we want to see at least 25 listens on this. And I'm lowballing it because I just have a low expectation.
Well, we know my mom will be at
And
least one. So
that's-
thanks, Mom.
That's definitely.
And then
worth-
when you come in town, we're gonna bring you up in this bitch.
That's right. We're gonna get you up in here. real
Maybe just
quick.
me and you and not Donald.
Listen, I can set up the equipment. Know what I mean?
And then disappear.
And then I can. See, I'm not dying alone. We got to remember that.
I'll find you a friend. That's fine.
As long as I ain't dying alone. It's been your boy Capital DC podcasting with Tamika, and we are out.
Deuces.
Outro. Yeah, we need a list.